What's up, everybody? My name's Nelson. I am the owner and chief Cabana Boy at Cabana Boys Events. Welcome to the Cabana Boys Podcast. Today we have Nicki and Sariah.
Hello.
Two of our Scottsdale Cabana girls. We're going to get to know them a little bit. But before we do that, we talked about this a couple episodes ago. Our new service in Scottsdale, which are the Cabana Girls Golf Caddies. I want to hear about your golf games, both of you. But what the golf caddies are basically just our girls will come out on the course with you. They'll help serve drinks. They'll be the life of the party. They'll help you read greens, look through the rangefinder, clean your golf balls, clean your golf clubs. Really just be kind of caddies, but also in like a fun, entertaining, sexy kind of way. So really great service. We're really excited about it. Tell us about, I guess let's start there. Like what's your golf game like?
So my dad actually owned a golf shop. So
Really?
I've grown up around golf, but he actually never really taught me to play. So I'm left-handed.
Ah, okay.
So oh really?
Yeah.
So most people are right-handed. So my dad he has taught me recently and I've gotten like more into the game. I have a really good short game. But
That's
yeah,
good.
really good short game. So
You hit most of your shots around the green anyway. Like
yeah, I mean my
so that's
drives
good.
are really straight.
Yeah.
They're just not I'm not gonna hit like a 300 yard fairway. Like it's not gonna happen.
That would be special if you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sariah, are you much of a golfer?
Yeah, I didn't really know what she was talking about. I've been to Top Golf. I've done like putt golf, like the mini.
Okay, that's good.
I've been to waste management.
Well,
That's it.
That's okay. You
I
know?
suck at Top Golf. Like hitting off those mats is like the
I get
worst
so
thing.
It's tough.
frustrated.
I don't like it when people suggest it as a date.
You can be like a great golfer and suck at Top Golf, or vice versa. You can like be pretty good at Top Golf, but like suck out on the course. So
I think I'm pretty good at top golf, but in person golf, I don't think I would know what I was doing.
It's fun. We'll have to go.
Yeah?
We'll go.
Let's
it's
go.
it's a good time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
that's awesome. We should do a team event there.
That would
That'd
be so
That
great.
would be
Probably
really fun.
like 2-man best ball.
yeah, we did one with just the Cabana Boys. When was that? It's been 6-8 months now.
Okay.
But it was super fun. It was a good time.
That would be fun.
I forgot to ask you guys. Do you guys want something to drink? You thirsty?
Yes, please.
All right.
I'm okay.
Let's open
right
up the
now.
Cabana Boys cooler. Take your pick.
Is there non-alcoholic
you.
in there?
No, there's not.
No, that's okay.
Just fake it.
I'll okay. Brilliant. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Cool.
Blue raz. Very nice.
Well, cheers.
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 Thanks for coming on. Appreciate
Yes,
it. Our
thank
second set of Cabana Girls.
Oh,
We had
nice.
Kylie and Kyla on a couple weeks ago.
I just listened to that one yesterday.
It was fun. It was fun. All right. So, Nicki, let's start with you. Tell us where you're from, how you got involved with Cabana Girls, a little bit about your personal life, anything you want to
my
share.
personal life.
Well,
Oh,
we
no. How personal.
We don't have to get too personal,
Okay.
but
So I'm from LA. So I was in like TV and film for like 9 or 10 years. So that was always like kind of a culture shock because before that I was raised on a ranch
oh, wow.
in Alabama. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
going like from that to then going to
That's
LA.
like a total contrast.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. But it was interesting because like I got a feel for like two totally different like cultural spectrums.
Yeah.
And so like you learn to appreciate like a lot of difference and stuff like that. But then I moved here to finish school. So I graduated from ASU.
Nice.
And then actually how I heard about the Cabana Girls was I had done a photo shoot with Cabana Boys probably like 2 years ago.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then I saw that you guys had posted that you guys were hiring for the girls team. And I was like, oh, I have to do this. This would be so fun.
Yeah.
But I don't think, and I joke with Chase all the time. I'm like, you didn't remember me. Because he's like, I was like, we've met. And he's like, we have? And I was like, no, 100%.
Chase is like, oh, God.
Yeah, he's like,
How drunk was I?
and I was like, go to your website. I'm on the front page. Like,
Are you on that front image?
yeah, I joked. I was like, I've lost weight since then. That's why you don't recognize me. But yeah, so then I just submitted, and then I think I talked to you before I talked to Chase.
Okay.
There was like a flipperoo with that.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Nice.
So that's how I got involved.
How's your experience been so far?
Oh, I've had a really good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, I work remotely with my other work. So I don't, and I went to college during COVID. So I didn't get to meet people and make new friends.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a really great way to meet a lot of like really great women and just like meet new people throughout the whole experience. So I enjoy it a lot. Yeah.
That's awesome. What's your other work? Like, what do you spend your time doing?
So I'm a production manager for a commercial and photography company in LA.
Nice.
And then I do photography out here too.
Cool.
Yeah.
I saw you did a little photo shoot with Chase.
I
yesterday,
did.
I think?
Yeah. And Liam too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Nice. That's fun.
So it was a really
Any
good time.
particular reason or just like for the hell of it?
So Liam's, it's his birthday today.
Okay.
So it's his birthday photos. And then for Chase, it was for a streetwear company.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're excited and happy to have you on the
I'm
team,
excited.
especially a golfer like yourself. Like,
I think though that was like the I hope I don't come off like super like
the guys are going to listen to
it.
this and be like, we need Nikki. And then Nikki's going to show us up on the course. And
But then I do really bad one time and they're like, why did we hire this person?
You're a caddy, not the player. So
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I can act like I can tell them what club to choose, right?
There you go.
Sure.
Yeah.
125 yards.
we're doing
iron.
we're doing some training.
Right.
So we don't have to worry about that. Sariah, tell us about yourself, where you're from, your other work, how you got involved.
Well, I'm 24 years old. I'm from the Virgin Islands, St. Croix
Nice.
specifically. I moved to the States about 12 years ago. And I will say that was a bit of a culture shock for me. Coming from something that was so like normal, like the things that I ate, the stuff that I would wear, how I would talk, seemed so normal to me.
Yeah.
And then moving to the States, it was
A little different.
It was very
Yeah.
different. So
You're our only international Cabana girl. I'm
Really?
pretty sure. Yeah.
That's like super cool though. That's
very cool.
That's
Thank
super
you.
Cool.
Yeah. So what's been like the biggest difference? Like you mentioned, like food and culture.
the biggest difference, I would say mostly the things that I would wear. So we would hand make our clothes mostly.
Wow.
So when we moved to the States, I was going into high school. So I went to high school in my little handmade clothes, my little homemade lunches that didn't smell like, normal American food.
Sure.
So it was a bit of a culture shock. I did learn how to fit in. I learned how to like alter my accent.
Yeah.
I learned how to talk like everyone else, how to dress like everyone else, how to just act like everyone else. So
Yeah.
I ended up blending in. I ended up winning prom queen.
Hey,
Senior year.
there you go.
And
Were you in Arizona?
I was in Arizona.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Yep. So that was a change, but
Yeah.
I think I've adapted really, really well.
Is most of your family in Arizona now?
No, all my mom's family, like her side, is still back home. They're actually spread out. They're in St. Croix, St. Kitts, St. Thomas,
Wow.
St. Lucia, St. John. They're all spread out. And my dad's side, we have a few family members that live in Tucson,
Okay.
New York, Maryland, Washington, Texas. So they're like all over the
Gotcha.
States. And then my mom's family, they're all back overseas.
Are you like biased as St. Croix, the best island down there, or what's your opinion
the
on
best island? Oh, I would say yes.
that? Yeah.
I've been to the other islands. Like I went to St. Thomas to see my aunt last January. That was beautiful. That was the first time I had went. But it was a little touristy.
Yeah, I've been to St. Thomas once and I thought the same thing.
Yeah. There's a lot that's changed. So
What about St. Lucia?
I've never been to St. Lucia.
I'm thinking about going there for my honeymoon. So maybe my like best friend and his
St.
wife,
Lucia would
who
be
happened to
nice.
be our best man and matron of honor in our
nice.
wedding. That's where they did their honeymoon. So I'm like, this.
Are you getting married
Wow.
here in Arizona?
I'm getting married here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which by the time this comes out, I'll probably be married. I think so.
Oh, there you go. Ooh, wedding bells.
yeah. Yeah.
I would say either St. Lucia or Turks and Caicos. Have you been
I was
to
gonna
Turks?
say Turks
No,
and
I
Caicos.
haven't. Yeah.
Turks is so beautiful. The
Nice.
water's crystal clear blue. The sand is white. Everyone's so nice. It's
So
not very touristy either.
A very common icebreaker question is: are you a beach person or a mountain person?
Beach.
I would guess your answer is probably
Yeah.
beach. What about you, Nikki?
It depends. Like, I love snow. Like, I love
Yeah.
snowboarding and stuff like that. But I've been going to like a lot of tropical destinations this year. I just don't like to sit on the beach and do nothing. Like, if there's an
You gotta be, like,
activity to
active.
do, then
Yeah.
I love tropical. But,
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of 50-50.
What about Lake Tahoe, which is kind of the best
Tahoe's
of both worlds?
gorgeous, but it's cold.
But it's really cold. Yeah.
It's cold. Even in like July,
Yeah.
the water is freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
love
it's
Tahoe.
stunning.
It's beautiful.
the bears everywhere.
I follow some of the Instagram accounts for Tahoe. I'm like, wow, this is picturesque. How'd you get involved with Cabana Girls?
I actually just saw a few posts on my Explore page, and I did a little digging. I was like, he's cute. He's cute. I wonder what this is. So,
who did you see?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Who was it?
Spill the tea.
Who was it?
I don't want to say.
She's like, he doesn't work there anymore.
I actually don't know his name. I just thought he was cute, but he does still work for Cabana Boys. Hopefully, I'll see him around.
All right.
But yeah, I eventually saw that there was a girls' version of it, so I was like, let me see if I'll apply, see if I get it, and I got it, which was amazing.
There we go.
Yeah, and I ended up meeting Chase first, and then I met you.
That's right. Yeah. What's your other job, or like what do you spend your time doing?
My full-time job is caregiving. So I actually got off this morning at 7 a.m.
Oof.
Came home, ate some breakfast, a shower, got ready. Now I'm here.
Because you're night shift.
Yeah.
Oof.
I actually prefer overnight shifts because my patients are sleeping, so I don't have to do anything.
It's
really easy.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you just like do crossword puzzles?
I'll do some work on my computer. I'll play on my phone. That's it.
Sounds pretty.
It's really easy.
Pretty cush. Mm-hmm. Nice. Cool. Well, I asked you both to bring 2 truths and a lie.
Yes.
Do you have those ready to go?
I do, yes.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay,
All right,
perfect.
let's hear it.
Okay. 2 truths and a lie.
Man, you don't tell us what the truths are.
I know.
So the first one is
the first lie. Okay.
the first lie.
I thought that's what you were about to say.
Okay, sorry. So, 1, English was my second language.
Okay.
2, I stutter.
Okay.
And 3, I grew up in an all-Christian school my entire life.
Okay, I think the last one's true. I think that the lie... Oh, man, that's tough. I think the lie is that...
What was the first one?
English is your second language. I think it's a lie.
I think the lie, is the first one. English is your second language.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Let's go.
Yes!
Nice job, Nikki. Yeah, because I was thinking like St. Croix, that's English, I think. Yeah.
But I've never heard you said you have a stutter? I've never heard it.
It's like certain words or certain letters that trigger it. So it's letters or words that start with T's, S's, and D's.
Okay.
All right. We had Eli, one of our Cabana Boys, on several episodes ago, and he has what's the condition or the disorder where you like exclaim, like you just like yell randomly? Tourette's. He has Tourette's. Yeah. And I would have never guessed that. Like he manages it really, really well.
I think it's like there's levels of it, like for people and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, Nikki.
Okay. I almost like want to check my phone to remember that I had these right.
Hey, and we've had some people that will give us 3 truths.
And then they're like, oh, wait.
They're like, oh, hold on a second.
Well, one's like exaggerated. Okay.
Or we had one that was just like, he literally like couldn't perform the game. He was just like, oh.
I was like, are you going to finish that sentence? Because you were like, he couldn't perform. I was like, for what?
He just like couldn't figure it out. He like couldn't think of anything.
Oh, no.
I'm like, dude, I gave you like a couple days heads up. Like, come on.
Okay. Okay. So let me remember mine. Okay. So number 1 is I still have baby teeth. Number 2 is I've ridden bulls, like rodeo bulls.
Okay.
And number 3 was when I was 11, I was on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Ooh. 2 of those are true?
2 of those. I told you, they all are like a lie.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The baby teeth one is super weird. So I'm going to say that one's true somehow. I don't know if that like biologically, physiologically that's possible, but I think that's true.
It could be impossible.
I'm gonna say the 5th grade. Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grade show? That was a lie.
That's a lie. What are you saying?
I think the lie. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I think that's the lie.
Okay, that's the lie.
Let's go.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm getting better at this.
But yeah, I still have 2 baby teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that work?
There's just no adult teeth under them. So yeah, they just stay. Same
like
tooth either side.
You're like a shark. You have like rows of teeth.
No, oh my god, that'd be so weird. It'd be like a party trick. No, and then I like grew up on a ranch, so I did rodeo.
That makes sense.
We rode
Okay.
bulls
That
all the
makes
time.
sense.
Yeah, so I did do TV, but I did not do Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? So yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. And also, I don't know if age-wise that would match up.
No,
So-
because it was on in like 2009.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I did my research on my line,
All right,
Nelson. I was
that's
like,
good.
if they ask questions,
That's good.
but y'all didn't ask
Yeah,
questions.
it's
so.
like, there's like another like game show that's like to tell the truth or something like that, where they have like three people that say they're a certain profession,
Okay.
and then like one person has to like ask them questions to like figure out who's faking
There
it.
is that. They have those on Netflix. And
Yeah.
you like, oh no, it's like they ask you a trivia question and you lock in an answer. And one is right. Obviously, the other three are wrong, obviously.
Yeah.
If you get it wrong, though, you're allowed to bullshit your way through it. And all the judges
Oh,
have to
okay.
decide whether or not you actually knew what the answer was or not.
Yeah.
And
I
then
like that.
Yeah,
I think
you
I've
win
heard
money.
of that.
Yeah.
Have you, I guess, what game show would y'all go on if you were to be cast on a game show?
Oh, Family Feud.
Really?
I love Steve Harvey.
Who was the host before him?
Oh,
Was it,
I don't know. I didn't.
he's
I
a
thought it was
famous
always
guy.
Steve Harvey.
they're all
No.
famous.
well, I know, but it was like a Drew Carey type.
Oh,
Like, I don't remember who it was, but
clue.
who would you be, or would you bring your actual family on, or would it be like the like celebrity edition where they bring like everybody,
my
all the
family
Cabana
would
girls
be a
on or something?
riot.
So
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I feel like Chase would be really funny.
Yeah.
He would say some really out of pocket things.
Family Feud, Cabana Boys versus Cabana Girls.
Oh, we would win.
We would
win.
I don't know. Those guys are pretty quick.
But who would be on the guys' team?
I mean, Chase, naturally.
Yeah.
I would volunteer myself.
Yeah.
I don't know, who else is like really quick? I feel like,
I went to the Walton School.
oh yeah, Cooper.
Cooper, having my Cooper.
Cooper's,
Yeah,
he's
Cooper.
quick too. I feel like, have you guys met Kyle yet?
Was he at the photo shoot?
Yeah, he was.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he was he was also in the cocktail crew.
Oh.
He just like has a ton of energy.
Yeah.
And is like always
Oh my
like giddy and
goodness.
smiling.
Oh, the guy. Yes, I
Yeah.
know exactly who that guy is.
I think
He
he'd be
was-
great on it.
He was cracking jokes the whole time.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
would be all like he would say something and Steve Harvey would be like, "You're gonna be on YouTube." Like that would be Kyle. He would be on YouTube.
I feel like Jarek would be pretty good too. So
Oh yeah, I've seen Jared.
yeah, but that'd be fun. Maybe we can write to Steve Harvey.
We should
and
just do like
it.
a skit and it's
It would be good.
and
Yeah,
it's like
See if it goes
Scottsdale trip. Yeah.
yeah. Scottsdale Family Feud,
That would be funny.
should set
Old
that
Town Feud.
That would be funny.
That's genius. We should set that up.
I like it. All right, let's do some fishbowl questions. What do you
Okay.
think?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
so we'll each read one. We'll all answer the same question, and we'll just keep going like
Okay.
that.
Okay. Oh, you go. You want to go
Me?
first?
Okay.
I don't know what's
I
happening.
think they were
in my
jumping.
house.
I think the doggies were jumping on the
Oh,
door.
okay, got it.
Okay. What's the oddest coincidence you've ever experienced?
Ooh,
Ooh,
I don't remember writing this question.
I already know, but go ahead if you have
No,
one.
you can go.
Okay.
Think about it.
So I like 3 years ago, I was dating someone. I was in a relationship with someone here, and they're from Michigan. And I'm pretty sure the rest of everyone in his friend group were from Michigan. And obviously, I'm from LA. Someone that I knew in LA had been that girl's boyfriend back in Michigan.
Oh wow.
So like what a really weird
Yeah.
coincidence that like it just, the world is too small. Like I
Yeah.
swear like
Yeah.
everyone's kind of intertwined in some
Yeah.
way, but there's no reason that I should know a guy like did modeling in LA but dated that girl back in Michigan and I'm dating this guy that's from the
Yeah,
same
that's
place.
weird.
And it was
Yeah.
and I didn't realize it for a long time and then she was talking to me about her ex-boyfriend and I was like, "Was his name like so and so?" And she's like, "Yes." And I was like, "I'm still friends with him
Oh
on
my
Facebook."
God.
That's so weird.
And she was married by this point to someone else.
Wow.
So that's how long it had been.
That's
Yeah.
The world is very small.
That was weird.
I have one. It's I actually have two good ones. One is I think it was in college, maybe high school, probably college. I was overseas in Europe. I think I was in like Prague or London or something. I don't remember, some big city out there. And I'm in a train platform, just like standing there, and we're back. We had a little bit of a dog intermission. As you can see, we have my new golden retriever, Callie, here.
Babies.
She's about
So
11, 12 weeks old. Have another visitor, a dog visitor that got a little distracting. So where were we? I don't even, like, we were talking about coincidences.
Coincidences.
All right. So I think what I was saying is I was in Europe and on a random train platform. And this girl I know,
yeah.
Callie, what do you have anything to say?
She's like,
So I was on a random train platform, and this girl I know in college was also in the train platform, like in the middle of Europe, just like completely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like a weird coincidence. And there was another one where I was playing a lot of tennis, but I was really like getting down on myself.
Okay.
And I was just like not winning, just like not playing well. So I was talking to my dad and my stepmom, who are both former tennis players. I was like, what do I do to like get my confidence up? And my stepmom was like, you should call someone who's like not very good and play them to like build your confidence back up. And literally 3 minutes after I hung up the phone, this guy who I'd played with before, who was not as good as me, texted me. He's like, hey man, you want to play sometime? Like right there.
wow.
It was super weird. So
Wow.
those are my coincidences.
I don't think
Anything
I haven't experienced a coincidence yet, but I'm hopefully will.
You have no
universe
coincidences?
will send-
Not that I can think of. Not anything like you guys is. It was probably like a little one. That's why I can't think of any.
Yeah, that's fair.
But maybe one will come.
No, like life-altering coincidences of, people you've seen, people you've met.
Do you have like angel numbers or anything?
I
And then
do.
You've
actually.
seen it.
I
like
do.
There you
So
go.
when I don't set my alarm, I wake up at 9:47 every single time. That's
Oh,
a
that's
coincidence.
crazy.
And I
That's
actually
pretty weird.
looked up that number, and it is an angel number. Like it means like something's watching you. Or
9:47.
9:47.
So it's just the ghost in your room. It's like
No,
she didn't set
I
her
don't-
alarm.
I don't
I'm
think it's a
watching. I'm
ghost.
waking her up.
I like to think it's more like positive, like more like
Yeah.
The ghost could be a
happy.
nice ghost. He could be
I was an angel.
Casper.
I was an angel. There you go.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah, but yeah, 9:47.
That's crazy.
All right. Nice. All right. Who wants to pull another one? Your turn, Nikki. A little chaotic
This
podcast
is a
today.
long one. What is the most embarrassing thing you've accidentally messaged to someone?
Oof. I had one. This is pretty bad. This relates to Cabana Boys too.
Oh no.
So my social media manager sent me like someone's post, one of our partners. I'm obviously not going to say who.
Oh no.
It's not like a close partner, just kind of like an ancillary partner we've worked with a couple times. And just saying like, hey, take a look at this. And I responded, and I thought I was responding to my social media manager, but I was actually replying to the story. Like something like that's dumb or something along those lines.
No.
I was like, undo, like, please stop.
Unsend.
Unsend. And luckily I did unsend it. They never said anything,
Oh
but
no. Oh my god.
yeah, it was really bad.
Oh
It was really
no.
bad.
You see them
Man.
next time, you're like, how are you? You're like judging to see if
Yeah.
they read it.
Yeah. I haven't heard from them since, so maybe they did see it.
Oh no.
Shoot. Thank goodness for that undo button.
Yeah, the unsend.
Yeah,
That's a-
right.
I think
that's
it
a
just
game changer.
I think it just shows them though that you unsent the message. So it does say like
It does.
I'd rather have that than what I said.
Yep. Let me think. I was out with my friends like 2 weeks ago. I was at Kala, and we were talking about one of our coworkers, and I just so happened to have like a little crush on him, but like she was trying to get him to come out with us for that night,
okay.
and so
Just to be clear, this is your other job?
this is another job.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Because he's like, who is it?
yeah. So she was trying to get him to come out. So she like had like his text open on her phone. And I was saying like, oh my God, I think he's so hot. Like I would do this to him. I would do that. And like she accidentally like had the voice message thingy. Like, so it was
Oh my
recording what I was
gosh.
saying. So,
Your friend, I don't think that
I think
was
it's an accident.
Yeah.
but she unsent it. Thank you for the unsent button on
okay.
iMessage. But yeah, I
Very
was
nice.
saying some crazy stuff too. I was a little drunk
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
So it was not good. But yeah, thank
I
you
don't
for
know.
the
That
unsent
kind of sounds
button.
like the ultimate like direct wing woman right there.
Yeah. She's like, it's okay if it sounds a little wild.
No, I sounded like an animal. Like he would have been like, "What is she talking about?"
Me?
Yeah.
She's talking about me?
Yeah,
me?
she's like, "Sariah said this? Like this Sariah?"
What do you got, Nikki?
I don't know. Like I've never done like an accidental, like, you know, like when people like send their nudes to like their grandma by accident. I've never done that. Like
That's good.
Have you done that?
No.
Okay.
I'm just that would be horrible. to
Yeah.
do.
I've never done that. I don't know. Like it'll be anytime I've ever like messaged someone by accident, it's always like I've definitely accidentally like, you know, like on Instagram when you're like sending stories or like stuff, I've definitely sent like the wrong story to the wrong person one time.
Yeah.
And it was just a quote. Like it had nothing, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
But then I woke up to a message from them and they were like, is this about me? Have I done something to you? And I was like, what?
What?
And then I was like, what did I send you? And she was like, oh, it was like on your story. You know, like when you post to your story, sometimes it also asks you if you want to send it to people.
Oh, okay.
And it had like sent it to like her. And I was like, oh no,
interesting.
this has nothing, gave me like immediate anxiety.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, it has nothing to do with you. I swear.
At least it was nothing like crazy. Like,
No, I think but it had something to do with like kindness. So she thought like I was like, ooh, the oohs.
Yeah.
She thought like I was like
passive aggressive.
passive aggressively being
Yeah.
like, you should be nicer. And that was definitely not
That's
the
rough.
case. So it's probably like the worst thing I've ever done.
how long
Like,
ago was that?
Oh, this is like 3 years ago.
Oh, she's over it.
Yeah.
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 I would hope so.
Yeah.
She was in her 30s. So, you know, like
You'd be surprised.
It's-
Not
well,
everybody
yeah.
in their 30s is that mature.
but yesterday I texted Nadia, who works with us.
Yeah.
And I was meaning to tell someone we were talking about like food, and Nadia and I were talking about like Halloween costumes, and my response about food went to her instead of like the other person. And I was just like, I was like Japanese food, sushi, sashimi. I was listing like all this food.
She's like, huh?
And then she was like, I love that you're a foodie though. Me too.
That's hilarious. I get the weirdest, like, random spam text messages sometimes. Sometimes they're like, hey, Paul, hope you're having a good afternoon. Do you want to go fishing tomorrow?
what?
I'm like, what? This is
Where's your area code from?
503. It's Portland.
Portland.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It's like, I think I have a couple of them screenshotted, but it's just like super random. Like, obviously no like history in the text, just out of the blue. And it's not like sign up for this mailing list. It's like
Yeah.
a personal text that you might think somebody would ask.
Someone just got your digits
Probably
wrong.
like, it's probably like a close friend trying to like prank you.
Mess with me,
Yeah,
yeah.
just mess
Yeah.
with you.
One of them I was asking about like making flower arrangements or something like that. It's just
You
like,
should have
this
just
is-
responded.
So
I thought about it. I was
should've
like,
been
yeah,
like-
it sounds great. How about 2:00?
just go along with
Start
it.
another side business.
Right.
Flower arrangements by Cabana.
Yeah. Back in the day, probably our first, I don't know, 40, 50 parties, we took flowers to our parties.
Oh, that's nice.
That's so cute.
And as we grew, it like became a little too much to handle. But
Like going out and picking like
Yeah.
fresh flowers and
yeah, it was a lot. It was expensive.
The guys get like the wilted ones. We're
Right.
like, why would you pick that color?
Yeah. All right, I got one here. Who is your childhood actor/actress crush? Cassie, do you want to go first? Airbud? Cool.
Oh my god! Wait, her name's Cassie.
Or Callie.
Callie.
I just call her Cassie.
I thought
You called your child the wrong name.
I've only had her a week. I'm still getting used to it.
Look at her. She looks so
He's like, I just met her.
because I was like, oh no, I've been calling her the wrong name.
It's Callie. I got a name tag for her yesterday so I can remember.
It's for you, not for anyone else.
Yeah.
Who was yours? Who's your?
I think a lot of like the classic guys my age, like Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was a good one. I also, this looks bad now, but I loved Britney Spears. Like a
I
lot.
could see it. I mean, she was like the
Beautiful.
it girl.
She
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I loved her so much that my email address started with Brit, and then it was Blaze, which I was a Portland Trailblazers fan, and then some number, so it was like Brit
Brit
Blaze
Blaze.
23 or
You were
something
like an
that. I was
ultimate
into
fangirl.
it. Yeah, and a little bit of foreshadowing. My soon-to-be wife is named Brittany. So.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
And she's blonde.
and she's blonde.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
A lot
Look at
cooler
that.
than Britney Spears, especially now. Britney Spears has kind of gone off the rails, but
Yeah, poor thing.
yeah. All right.
Me, I have two. So Hugh Jackman, the guy who plays
Ooh.
Wolverine. God.
He's hanging out with Taylor Swift these days.
Yes.
That's what he was at one of the football games with
Aw.
her,
While she was watching Travis Kelsey.
like in the same suite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Well,
It was like Hugh Jackman, Taylor Swift, Travis Kelsey's mom, and like, I don't know, Zoe Deschanel or somebody random like that. It's like, how are these people related?
yeah.
yeah, I'd say Wolverine and then Idris Elba. I feel like everyone has
Oh,
a crush
Idris
on
Elba
him.
is-
He's just
yeah.
like, just,
Is he the
Stunning.
one
He's-
that is now a DJ?
is he?
Or am I thinking about
I
somebody
think you're
different?
thinking of Shaq.
No, the Shaq is.
I was like,
but
Shaq
no,
is a DJ.
I'm pretty sure Idris Elba is a DJ.
Is he
also.
really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I'm gonna look real quick. Idris.
That is like
Elba.
such a left turn
I
if
know
he
he's
is a
like
DJ.
singer. He's featured on a few songs doing like dance hall.
Yeah.
That's so random.
Yeah, no, he's like a legit DJ.
Wow.
Really?
Idris Elba, live from Higher Ground, Miami. Idris Elba, live from Amsterdam.
Nice.
And suddenly, I need to
Yeah.
go to Miami.
Literally, like, just want to say hi.
Having begun his career as a DJ long before finding fame on the big screen.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that, but I did know he was a DJ. Shaq being a DJ is awesome.
What is his DJ name again?
DJ Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's 7'1".
He's like the ultimate hype
Huge.
man.
Yeah, and I've heard interviews where he talks about like the reason he does it, like he likes that kind of music, but the reason he does it, it's like the only like high that he can find that resembles that being in the NBA playoffs.
Oh, that
Wow.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just
Good
an
for him.
adrenaline rush
Yeah.
because you're just going.
Yeah.
You know, a fact that I just found out yesterday about Shaq. So he only had one successful 3-pointer in his entire
Really?
basketball career.
Wow.
I just learned that yesterday. I was like, there's no way that's true.
Sariah with the sports fun
true.
facts.
Yeah.
I was watching a trivia show with my patient last night, and that was a question. It was like true or false. And everyone's like, no, there's no way that's true. It's true.
It's so
Yeah.
wild, though, that I feel like it would have to be
like
No,
like
that's
true.
that's
you know
pretty
what
true.
I mean?
one successful 3-pointer.
I believe that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, do you know how many he shot? Was that part of the
No,
answer?
it wasn't part of it.
Because if it was like he was 1 for 2 in his career, that's pretty damn good.
50%. Yeah.
Yeah. What about your childhood crush?
Well, I guess like I'm trying to think like childhood crush. I was like obsessed with Chris Pine
Okay.
for the longest
I don't feel like
time.
that's a childhood. That's like
No,
now.
yeah, no. Well, he's gotten like I didn't like in Don't Worry, Darling. He looks like a lot different
that
than
one.
like but like I'm trying to think like childhood. I also like grew up without television until I was like 15.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
Like
I didn't.
You weren't allowed to watch TV, or your family literally didn't have
we
one.
just didn't have it. Yeah, I grew up in the dirt. Yeah, so
I'm kind of jealous. Honestly.
I mean it was interesting. I really honestly can't remember like who I thought. Oh no, you know who it was? This is so cringe now. Does anyone remember Austin Mahone?
Yes.
The name
Do
sounds
you
familiar.
remember?
He was a singer, right? He was a singer.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he dated Becky G.
That sounds familiar.
Okay,
Back
so
in like 2014.
yeah, but that wasn't when I was like young. Probably that's probably who I thought was just like amazing. But now it's like Charlie Hunnam and like from Sons of Anarchy.
Nice. I like it.
So yeah. Have you seen the
Like, I
movie?
can't
Oh,
agree.
he's a gorgeous man.
The number of pop culture references that have been dropped on this podcast that completely go over my head is embarrassing. So
But yeah, I don't know. That's probably. I always think there's always like an animated character too that like
Oh, I have one.
who.
So
An
I watch
animated
anime.
character?
Yeah.
So I watch anime. I watch Dragon Ball Z. That's my favorite anime. Yes. Vegeta.
Oh.
Vegeta. He's like
let's just so I'm clear, this is a cartoon.
it's an anime. Yeah,
Anime.
cartoon.
How dare you, Nelson?
I know I'm like alienating like half of the
Everyone in
world's
the comments.
population.
It's
Yeah.
not a cartoon.
Yeah.
Like not even our audience.
Anime. But everyone who watches Dragon Ball Z, they know Vegeta. That
He's
he
got
has
it?
My heart. He has my heart. Yeah.
All right. All right. Cool.
You never had like an animated like you've never watched like a movie and been like, oddly,
I mean, maybe, but not that I can remember or want to share on my podcast.
They're like, okay, he's canceled.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap up. Thank you for
No,
coming
thank
on.
you.
Anything else you want to share with the audience before we wrap up about Cabana Girls or yourselves?
I think I've shared too much today.
Everyone should feel loved and appreciated and special and valued. So
I love that. Nice. Nikki, Sariah, thanks so much.
Thank you, Nelson.
Callie.
Thank you, Callie. Also known
Not
as
Cassie.
Also known as Cassie.
Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Cabana Boys Podcast. Please like and subscribe to get new episodes as they're released. Write to the show by sending an email to thecabanaboyspodcast@gmail.com. You can find the video version of the show on YouTube at the Cabana Boys YouTube channel. The Cabana Boys and all other related brands are also on Instagram and TikTok at Cabana Boys Podcast, the Cabana Boys, the Cocktail Cowboys, and the Cocktail Boys. This has been a T-Door production.